All right. How goes it? Welcome to Closet Talk. I am your host, Ethan. As always, how are you? How's everything been? How was your weekend? Did you have a great weekend? You enjoying your Monday so far? I've had a pretty interesting Monday so far, right? I so as you remember, I told you last week I got a job, right? I had to go in and drug test today. You know how like you can pass a drug test, but you still get a little nervous anyways? You're just like, well, what if pot hangs out in your system for a little over 2 years, What if we just haven't uncovered that truth yet? I have no idea. I was in that little, dude, I went down to the place to drug test, and they're just like, even though online it says they're fucking open, they're not open. Right, I go in there, and the lady's like, sorry, we're closed for cleaning. Just this special time, closed for cleaning. So I'm like, all right. I was like, where's the next one I can go to? She's like, there's one right up the road. Very sweet lady, by the way. Right up the road. So I go right up the road, and I pull in, and there's a building. And on the building, it says Lab Services, right? It's a laboratory of service where they test your urine. I go into the place, looks all medical-like and everything, and I have to sign my name on this list. I signed my name on the list, and I waited for like a fucking hour because I didn't make a reservation or an appointment or whatever. You have an appointment? No. Put your name on the clipboard. Great. So I put my name on the clipboard, and I wait for like a fucking hour, and then this lady finally calls me back, and she was just like, oh, you're in the wrong place. You want the LabCorp. Yeah, that's one more door down. Of course it's one more door down. Why would I ever think that a door that says Lab Services is the same thing, right? Jesus Christ. She was nice though. She gave me a water, right? That was her little form of apology. Here, have a bottle of water. Which is nice. There's lots of people out there without water right now. So I go next door to the next place, and the place is fucking packed, and I don't have an appointment, so I'm just like, oh god, okay, I'm not gonna flip out about this. I'm not gonna flip out. I know, put my name on the clipboard for the third time today. I get it. So I fucking wait, and I finally got back, and it was just a little bit of pee. Put some pee in a cup. She's like, don't wash your hands and don't flush the toilet. And then I close this door behind me. And then she's like, so I don't wash my hands and I can't flush the toilet before you get this pee sample back. And then I'm just looking at this door handle to leave the bathroom, and it just ran through my head like not a single person has washed their hands before grabbing this doorknob after doing whatever it is they just did in this room. And I was just like, oh my god. That had to have been probably, if not, the dirtiest handle I've ever grabbed in my life. I don't have any proof, because I know escalators and shit are pretty bad too, but I'm just looking at this door handle like, I gotta grab this, It was like, I was scared. It was almost like, fuck, the only way to get out of this room is to grab grab another dick. There you go. Fuck. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm looking at this handle like it's just like the worst thing I've ever had to grab. And I'm just like, can I wash my hands now? She's like, there's hand sanitizer right here. Thank the fuck Christ. Can you just dunk me in it real quick? After I had to just touch that fucking godforsaken handle. Hopefully you guys wipe it down after each person, but I don't see her giving a shit about that. All she cares about is just getting the next name off the clipboard. Keep it moving. Let's go, goddammit. This isn't the goddamn DMV, right? So, yeah, did that. That's how my day started. But I had a fabulous weekend. I went out to my father's out in California, and he took me on a turkey hunt. And these turkey hunts were just amazing. Very successful, right? Got a freezer full of meat. Freezer full of fresh game meat. Dude, hunting turkeys is so, exciting and like invigorating. Like you're so fucking scared. Like I don't know if you know this, but the turkey that gets on your dinner plate and on your table on Thanksgiving, that is just not real turkey. That is not real turkey. You just think it's some awesome little thing you pick up at the store. No, it's not. There was an entire process behind this, behind getting that turkey from the store to your fucking plate. And then when you get it, it's not even like good meat because it's been shot up with all kinds of GMOs and hormones and shit like that. Is GMO a hormone? Yeah, it's like a growth hormone, right? GMO. Genetically modified something. What's the O stand for? I don't fucking know. So, yeah, we went turkey hunting. It was great. Dude, I was so scared because I'm sitting in the bush with my dad just waiting for, he's calling in this turkey, and we're just waiting for this thing to come walking up on us, and you can hear these things gobbling, and it's getting closer and closer and closer, and then I finally fucking see them, and it's 3 of them, and these birds, I don't know if you've ever seen a turkey, but they are not nice birds. They are very aggressive, and they're like a little 3-foot velociraptor. They just have these fucking talons on them. And as close as they come to you, it's like, Jesus Christ, this is like 5 steps in front of me. If this bird really wanted to, it can just fucking scare the shotgun right out of my hand. Right as it comes up with those talons, pokes 2 holes in my chest. That is a real thing. That could really happen. But it didn't. I got to it first. You see, the thing is I shoot right-handed. I'm a right-handed shooter. But the way that I was sitting in the bush, I was expecting them to be able to shoot with my right hand as they were going to come up one side of the road. But they went around behind us and came up behind us. So I had to like shift my weight in this bush, right? And now all of a sudden I can't put the gun up to my right shoulder because my dad's right there. So I'm like, fuck, I'm going to have to shoot this thing left-handed. My first time shooting a turkey, gotta shoot it left-handed. Of course. So what do? I took the fucking thing's head off left-handed. God, little dick level 1000. I can't tell you. Little dick in it means when you have a little dick so you overcompensate with things that you don't really need to do. You know, like they say the guys with the big trucks got a small dick, huh? Right? So that's my little form of little dickin'. Just shoot it left-handed, even though you're a right-handed shooter. That'll impress everybody. If you ever try to spell your name with your non-dominant hand, you look like you're back in fucking kindergarten again. Yeah, so we were out turkey hunting, and it was great. It was a great weekend. And then, I get back into town, and for whatever reason, I'm like, I'm gonna go on Facebook. So I go on Facebook, and it is the same shit. Everybody's piss moaning and complaining, right? Dude, Facebook right now is the equivalent of that quote in that movie Dumb and Dumber, where he's like, we have no food, we have no jobs, our pets' heads are falling off. That's what everybody's doing. That's what everybody's doing right now. Everybody's just piss moaning and complaining. Supposedly World War III was starting when I'm out there shooting turkeys. Some shit with Syria and that Donald dude. And everybody's freaking out, because, oh, God, World War III is about to happen, because we're going to go to war with Russia. So what? Now what? World War III, huh? That's where we're at now in America, with talks of World War III. You better get yourself some powdered food, right? Some of that powdered milk, a couple of MREs, some water, right? Start stocking it in some fucking unforeseen place. If you ever watched that show, fucking Doomsday Preppers, those are going to be the people that survive the Holocaust. Was it the Holocaust? That's what's going to happen again. That's probably what it's going to happen again. That's what the threat is. It's going to be a nuclear war, so it'll just be a multiple fucking Holocaust all in one sitting. It won't just be one bomb, it'll be multiple bombs. Yeah, so anyways, so those people are going to be the people that make it. It's all these people out here that are just consuming shit, going to the fucking Cheesecake Factory and watching 18 hours of Shameless. Those are going to be the people that kind of struggle a little bit. if you if you don't carry around a pocket knife, you're already out. You're done. And now, how is a pocket knife gonna save you in a nuclear war? I have no fucking idea. But I think it also means if you do carry a pocket knife, you probably do have some sense of primitive tools, because carrying a pocket knife is like carrying a pocket watch. Not a lot of people do it anymore, but the people that do it usually have some form of camouflage somewhere in their house, right? They have experience in the field with certain things, maybe some primitive survival skills. So those are probably going to be the people that makes it. I'll say this, though. This is the one thing that fucking pisses me off. Why is it that any kind of, and I'm not a political person, so I don't know shit when it comes to these things. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now in all these other countries. I know it's not what they're putting on the news, but I mean, in my opinion, I just look at it as a whole. You know, why is it that every time two dictators or two country leaders get in a fight, everybody else has to pay the price except for them, right? What, they're going to get in a nuclear war or some shit, and who's going to get fucked up? All of the fucking citizens? Who gave these two monkeys the power to have such weaponry? You know what I mean? And why are we just sitting back and just being like, oh, well, there's nothing we can do. You know, like we're slaves to our own government. I don't know. I don't want to I don't want to dive too far into this, because I don't even know the facts. Right, I see the headline. It's like, oh, nuclear attack with fucking brr, and then I'm just like, all right, that's what that is. That's the whole story. I don't fact check anything. I don't look up any of that shit. I'm just like, wow, I form my opinion based on the headline, which is the most ignorant thing you can fucking do. So don't quote me on any of this stuff. This is just like in my head, this is the way the story's unfolding. You know what's funny, too, is, like, I don't think that the real people that are running this country would let that happen, because it would just destroy all this economic infrastructure, and then they would be just as poor as us, because the president's not the guy running the country. He's not calling the shots. He's just the face you point at when something comes on that you don't like, or a law happens that you don't like. No, the banks. It's the banks, those Rothschild people. I know I'm diving into some conspiracy shit here, but this is true. They just want you to think certain things are going to happen to make you react a certain way, you know? And I have a hard time believing it's just going to be a nuclear fucking war, you know? I have a hard time believing that shit. I think people are just talking, right? Why would there be a nuclear war? We're still trying to build the wall, right? Yeah, so, what the fuck is that about? Yeah, we're still trying to build the wall. That's what I mean. If there's a nuclear war, we won't finish the wall, and Trump won't not allow that to happen, or however the fuck he talks. I don't know. I'm such an idiot. Don't ever hire me as president. Yeah, so, this is what I do find ironic and just hilarious to me, is that 3 weeks ago, everybody's fucking marching, bitch moaning and complaining because they want their fucking guns taken away, or certain types banned, or whatever the fuck the argument is, right? And wouldn't that be funny? Just ironic. If a war comes to American soil, you're gonna want those guns back that you just took away from yourself to defend yourself from a fucking pissed off Russian dude. Too late. You can't have them back. Remember, you didn't want them. And now there's a war here, and you don't have any weapons, because you threw them all in the ocean. Remember that? Guns won't make us safe. Yeah, except we're some fucking gigantic dude, because those Russian people are big and fucking ruthless, and it's just the way that their fucking country is. You know, we're over here all soft and everything, consuming fucking rap albums and SoundCloud fucking kids, you know? That's what it is. That little SoundCloud rapper kid about fidget spinners and hot Cheetos. Jesus Christ. He is the guy that people are following, right? 10 million followers on that shit. So, yeah, and that's just so ironic to me. Take away my guns. Then all of a sudden, some big ass buff dude is standing at your door, pissed off with all the guns you threw away because the United States sold it back to them, right? We're not gonna throw them in the ocean. Fuck that. We're gonna make some money off of it, and then you're gonna come over here and use it against us, and all we got is sharpened sticks, right? Not me. I got a pocket knife. Hello. I got a pocket knife, I'll fucking punch knife you. Gah! Right? I don't know. I have no idea. My opinions on this shit are just so immature, but honestly, I think that's a pretty good point there. You know, we throw out our own guns and render ourselves defenseless, right? And then all of a sudden a nuclear war springs up. Yeah, I don't know. I hate that you know, contribute to your own devices, your own abuse, right? Dude, okay, I'll tell you this. Change the subject here. I was at Walmart, and you know how they always have this thing at like self-checkout or whatever? There's always some kind of donation, some kind of thing that they want, you know, you to contribute. You want to donate to the Red Cross relief? No, I don't. You know why? Because we blew those people up. So why am I going to fix something that we did, you know? So, the new one, this is the one that fucking pisses me off right here. This is the one that gets to me. The new one is, would you like to donate $1 or $2 to help feed the hungry? To the Feed the Hungry program? I looked at my girl and I was just like, dude, these fucking people just don't get it. They don't get it. They don't stop. They don't fucking stop. Listen, I am all for feeding the hungry. I believe that is one of the biggest issues we should solve first, you know? But why am I going to give Walmart my $1 to feed the hungry when Walmart throws out so much fucking food every day? It's ridiculous. They throw out so much food. Dude, this is one thing I did look up. How much food does grocery stores and, you know, how much food gets thrown out each year? 133 billion pounds of food gets wasted each year, and 10% of that is contributed by just grocery stores throwing food out on a day-to-day basis. Every day, just throwing fucking good food out, right? And then I guess when Walmart was asked for a comment about this, they were just like, well, we can't give the food away because then people won't shop here. It's like, you idiot. Listen, they're not shopping here anyways because they don't have any fucking money, right? Otherwise, they would come and buy food. You gotta give, that's the thing. And now I'm supposed to give you $1, right? To contribute. Oh, here's my $1. Like, that's my way of fucking contributing to help feed the hungry. You know there's some asshole out there, too. Just some asshole that contributes the $1 and it's just like, yeah, I did my part to end world hunger. Here's my $1, right? Fucking idiots. Dude, just the balls of that alone. Asking people for money to end world hunger as you continuously waste food day in and day out. It is so disgusting and such an American problem. That is a huge problem here in America, you know. Once again, contributing to our own beatings, you know. That shit pissed me off. Dude, they found freaking bottles of water, like, thrown away. Like, first off, water doesn't go bad, so why are you throwing them out? You know, dude, Flint, Michigan would be so fucking pissed, right? Nestle won't let them have any of the water source or whatever it is out there, so they all been drinking, like, these cups of, like, fucking brown, just horrible poison water, right? Meanwhile, not over here. Nope. On this side of the coast, we're just throwing it out by the fucking dumpster full, right? Just wasteful monkeys. That's all we are, is just wasteful monkeys. We're killing the planet, and we're not helping each other. And I'm just quite frankly, I'm just fucking sick of it. Don't you wish there was like a second planet you can go to? You'd be like, you know what? I don't have anything in common with these people. Like, there's a couple of cool people. Like, yeah, sure, but they're just as cool as I will, so they'll come with me to this other fucking planet. I wish there was just a planet B that you had to pass some kind of certain, you know, psychedelic test or some shit to render if you're cool or not, if you're worthy or not to be able to go to the next planet, and just sit back and watch the rest of these monkeys fucking throw rocks at each other. I really wish that was a fucking option, and it's just not. It's frustrating because you just gotta sit here and be a part of it. I'm probably part of the problem too. Look at that. That's the problem with the world. Too many opinions. Right? Everybody has opinion, and there's no focus on which problem we should solve first, so everybody's just running around, spewing shit out like I'm doing right now. too many opinions in the world, and now I'm about to put another one on the fucking internet with this damn podcast, right? What am I doing? I have no idea. Listen, guys, what it comes down to is stop concerning yourself with stuff that doesn't matter, right? Focus on your life. Do what it is that makes you happy, and don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. Just say fuck them and do what you want to do, right? Do what makes you happy. Once again, that brings us back to like the first podcast. If you don't have a plan, you become part of somebody else's plan, all right? So make sure that whatever it is that you're doing out there, you just don't take any shit from anybody. There's always going to be somebody upset in the world, and there's always going to be all this fucking drama going on, because I don't fucking see it. I don't see a foreseeable end to it yet, but hopefully we humans can pull it together before we destroy ourselves, because that's what'll end up happening. And it's about the simple things. Go out hunting with your dad, right? Go sit in a bush somewhere, right? Enjoy that experience of watching the sunrise and just sitting in silence, right? It's about human interactions. That's what it is. Human interactions. Stop. Everybody's feeding into this shit, and it's like none of it's even fucking believable anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna stop this rant. I'm gonna go take my kid outside to play because he's bored, and obviously, since I'm a parent, his boredom becomes my problem, right? So, all right, yeah, that's where I'm gonna conclude this thing. Thank you guys so much for listening to this, and feel free to submit any comments or questions or topics or blah blah blah, or even just call me a fag, whatever it is you want to do. Submit them to closettalkwithethan@gmail.com. I also started an Instagram page, so check that out, where I'll be posting like pics and little random funny clips of like little observations that we'll eventually talk about on the podcast. This will also be up on the Anchor app, Anchor FM, so be sure to check that out. The typical blah 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 plugs. Somebody talk to me so I can stop losing my mind on some of this shit in the closet. One of these days I'm just going to walk out and just commit to the straitjacket. That's what it's that's what it's going to be, but I haven't gotten that far yet. So, all right, well, anyways, thanks guys for listening. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your week, and I will be talking to you on the next one.